I got Eric Dickerson here, Hall of Fame running back. The first question, it's not really a question. What's your golf game looking like? Because we got the pro rival golf competition coming up in Frisco, and I might be matched up with you.
You coming out there?
I'm gonna be there, baby.
Oh,
I've been grinding now, so
okay.
I got you. What the golf game talking about?
My golf club's right behind you back there. I got my bag over there.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I play golf all the time. You know,
Yeah.
it just depends on what day, Bryce.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how golf is. I can't tell you what it's like tomorrow.
Word on the street is when you put a birdie in, you give the people the ram it dance.
Man, don't even start that crap.
Hey, that's what I heard. That's through the grapevine.
I'm so sick of seeing that video. Let me tell you something. We did that video in 1984, 4 or 5, and I told them, let's don't do this. Because they had to talk to me. I said, no, man. I said, it ain't going to turn out good.
Right.
And sure enough, this stuff is haunting me because I just, man, it ain't right. You know, it don't even sound right. When you say ram it, you know, it don't even sound right.
So, Eric, man, you know, obviously you have the record, most rush yards in a season. But when you, like, watch players throughout history running the football, how would you evaluate a great season for a running back? Because obviously every year you can't be the lead leader. How would you evaluate a great season for a running back? What does that look like? Talk to an old receiver.
1,500 yards. To me, 1,500 yards, you're having a great season. I mean, because you got to understand how tough it is to get those yards. You know, you got to stay healthy. I go in my era because, you know, we didn't have bye weeks. We had a bye week at the end of my career. We didn't have bye weeks. We played in the preseason. Yeah. But if you were able to get to 1,500 yards and play 16 games, I mean, I think it was a great season. I mean, I was fortunate enough to have 1,800 yards twice and then 2,100 yards. Yeah. But you know, that's what I said on myself. Because I just always thought I was the best player on the field, you know, especially at that position. Yeah. And I think if you ask any great running back, they may not say it, but they feel that way, you know. And I can say it now. I'm retired, but I would put my talent next to anybody that played the position. And I got to say, my favorite guy was O.J. That's why I played the position. That's why I played the position running back.
Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley. Obviously, Saquon had a little bit more yards, but who would you say had the better season between the two? Both had new teams.
Yeah.
Both balled out, but between those two guys.
Well, you'd have to give it to Saquon because he had so many long runs. Yeah, I mean, that's the key. I mean, he put 2 on the Rams, 4 in the playoffs and back at home at SoFi. I mean, he had a 70-yarder and I think another 70-yarder. And it's hard to have those kind of runs in a football game. But both backs are great backs. Yeah. I mean, you know, I'm a big back, so, you know, I'm more Derrick Henry guy because he's big like me. But Saquon is a great back. I'm glad to see him get out of New York. I always said when I saw him get out of college, I said he's got so much talent, but it'll never be shown there because the Giants they didn't get him what he needed. And I look at the Giants, man. It's almost a slap in the face how they did him. I mean, because I know the feeling because the Rams did me something like that, but. You know, send him there, and then I saw the GM saying, you know, it's Daniel Jones' time. What are we going to do with a 28-year-old running back? They should fire his ass. Yeah. I'm serious, but send him in there. They should fire his ass. He sounds like a damn idiot. But that goes to show you that a lot of these idiots, they think they know football. Yeah. They don't know football. They don't even know talent. They go what other people say. They listen to the media and say, oh, so-and-so said this, so it must be right. But they don't even know. They wouldn't even know how to put a football uniform on.
You know what's funny? So you and my dad played against each other. Bobby Butler played for the Falcons.
Oh, I know your dad.
He used to always tell me that, right? And I used to just, as a young kid, used to think, ain't no way in the NFL level they have guys making decisions that shouldn't be making decisions.
Oh, my gosh.
Until I got to the pros.
You see?
And then you see it. That everybody doesn't make, everybody that's making decisions shouldn't. Why do you think that is?
I don't, a lot of it is the buddy system. A lot of these guys hire their buddies.
Network.
And I said the buddies get fired. The buddies get them fired. Like I see a coach, he'll coach at the one team, they'll get fired. He'll win 4 or 5 games, and next year he wins 5 games again. Then he wins 3 games. They fire him. Right. Okay. He goes in. He might be not a head coach for a year or 2. Then all of a sudden he gets another head coaching job. Oh, it's so great to have him. He's such a great coach. That bum. He's a bum. I mean, he's a bum over there. He's a bum still.
Right.
But they seem to. It's nothing but they recycle these coaches. Right. I mean, I just got to say it. The brothers, we don't get to shop. We'll get one and done. We might get 2 and done. And the thing is, I think that's frustrating to a lot of us. And say, I'm old, I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
I mean, what they gonna do to me?
You
They can't cut
thing.
me.
You did your
You know,
thing.
the thing is that we just don't get those opportunities, and they give us these. We take these bad jobs. You know, like I look at the Jets. I'm gonna take the Jets. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take them. That's a bad organization.
It's been bad for a while.
And I feel bad for Aaron Glenn going there. I mean, I hope he does well. I really hope he does well, because he can really turn around. I'm glad to see my guy. What's the guy, young cat at the Texans? The coach. DeMarco Ryan. DeMeco Ryan.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see him do well, because we pull for each other. Yeah. We don't get those kind of opportunities. We just don't. It's different for us. I mean, and the killing part to me is the league is 80% black. And you got brothers.
100%.
You got brothers that play the linebacker position. They play the defensive back position, and a lot of times they're calling the defense. But only times for they want to coach. We don't know. But you know what? They'll have their buddy over here that coached at high school level. So,
right.
I guess I just call it like
now we got 50% of the quarterbacks black now too.
Hey, brother.
So it might change. It might change soon.
I hope so, because when I was in the league, there was only one. It was
100%.
Randall Cunningham came. Yeah, they didn't want that. They didn't want that, and they fought that for years. But look, quarterback brothers are smart too. We're smart too. I mean, they can read defense. They can throw the football. The new age quarterback is a quarterback that can run and throw the football.
100%.
Yeah.
All right, so we're obviously here for the Super Bowl.
Right.
We got Patty Mahomes. We got two brother quarterbacks. We got Patty Mahomes. We got Jalen Hurts. What do you think each team has to do to get the W?
Well, I think that with Philadelphia, they're gonna run the football, and they have Jalen Hurts. They have a lot of weapons too. I mean, they got weapons, and they got a great offensive line. When I look at that team, that's a solid football team. Great defense all the way around. I mean, when the Rams played them, I kept saying, only way we can beat them. I said, they're a better team. We don't turn the ball up, we can beat them. I thought we had better coaching. I think we had a better scheme, but they're a better football team. I said that, and we turned the ball up and we lost. This game here, I feel like if Philly doesn't turn the ball over and they can contain Patrick Mahomes, they can win. But, man, I can't go against him. I done went against him before, and, man, it's hard to go against that. And the thing is, I'm going to say it, I want to see the brother get the three-peat, because he'd be the first.
Too.
I mean, I really do. I mean, I'm sorry, but I want to see him get that three-peat.
Yeah. Who do you think should win the NFL MVP this season?
Saquon Barkley.
100%.
Man, come on,
running back love?
It ain't about the running back. It's about 2,000 yards. It's 9 players in history ever had 9. I didn't get the MVP when I ran for 2,000 yards.
Who got it?
Marino got it. Dan Marino got it.
I mean,
I
know that hurt.
I mean, and like I say, and I was the second player to ever do it. It's just they look at the quarterback. I mean, if the quarterback had 8,000 yards passing and like they say 50, 40 touchdowns, okay.
Right.
Because nobody's done that.
Yeah.
But what Saquon did, it's only 9 players who's done it before.
Yeah.
He made the difference on that football team. They're in the Super Bowl because of him.
Yeah.
I mean, they're talking about Josh Allen. Okay. He ain't beat
Patty.
Mahomes yet.
You're Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just don't get it, man. But I do get it. The quarterback is the chosen position, and if they should have a different. I don't know. They should have something different for them. Another award.
A whole another award.
A
Heisman for the NFL.
Right. They should have that for quarterback.
All right. So only 9 players have gotten over 2,000 yards. You're the guy that has the highest stat number when it comes to that yards. And you've been very vocal about this.
Yeah.
Are you really like, I don't want nobody to break it, or is it just one of those situations where it's like, unless somebody shatters it, I don't want nobody to beat it by like 1 yard?
Come on, brother. Come on now. Come on, dog. Come on now. Let's be for real. I mean, let's put it like this. And I'm 100.
Yeah, keep it.
First of all,
keep it.
Only someone that I want to break my record is my son. Okay. My son don't play pro football, but I'll tell you a quick story. It was last year. My son was in a car with my wife, and she said, "See, I got to tell you what Dallas says. His name is Dallas." Okay. What Dallas said to me, he said, and he doesn't play tackle, he plays flag, and he's a damn good athlete. I mean, woo. I said, what did he say? He said, "What's that record my dad has?" She said, "He has 2,000 yards." He said, "Yeah." He said, "I'm gonna break that record." Now, that's who I want to break my record. Okay. To be honest, do I want it broken? Absolutely not. I don't want that record broke. I mean, look, if you got a record, you don't want it broke. Let's be honest. I mean, these people that go around lying to me, "Oh yeah, breast man, records are meant to be broken." Records meant to be broken. If you don't have a record, yeah, it's meant to be broken. You ain't got none.
You don't got it.
Yeah, you ain't got none. So, but I'll say this much here. I never said. I think what's his name, Shady McCoy. I think he said that I said it should be an asterisk by it. That's bullshit. I never said that. It should never be an asterisk by that because first of all, I did it in 15 games with one extra game. OJ did it in 14. I even said it to. I even asked OJ. I said, because OJ is my friend. I said, Juice, you want me to break that record? Hell no. I would always tell him. I said, Juice, that's still your record. You did it in 14 games. I mean, because I played the running back because of him. But no, do I want somebody to break it? No, unless his name is Dallas Dickerson, my son.
I can dig that. Give me your Mount Rushmore. I already know we got OJ. I know we got you on it. But give me your Mount Rushmore for running backs.
How many running backs you going?
4.
4. Okay. I don't put myself in there. I say OJ is my number one.
Yeah.
OJ. I gotta go Walter. I've got to go Barry Sanders.
Okay.
Jim Brown.
Okay.
And I got to go, man, Earl Campbell. I got to go to Earl Campbell.
Texas
I
legend.
got to go to Earl Campbell.
Texas legend.
Oh my God. I mean, but it's so many great backs, man. I mean, my friend Marcus Allen. I mean, it's so many. Marshall Faulk. I mean, it's so many great backs. I mean, and I always say, it's who you like. It's who you saw play. It's who you saw play the position. A lot of people didn't see me play. Kids see Saquon play. Like, they didn't see Barry Sanders play. They didn't see OJ play. They see Saquon like, oh, he's the greatest, but because they saw him play.
Right.
Like, I saw OJ play.
Right.
That's why I played
exactly. And at that point, like, you're literally just leaning on your parents. Like, my dad played, so Juice, you
got it.
Walter, Garrett, all those guys.
You got it.
What was I about to ask you? God dang it. Whatever. Tell us about your partnership with the NFL Alumni's On 3 obesity campaign.
Well, the thing is that, especially black men, but black men, we don't like to go to the doctor. We don't want to go to the doctor. Sometimes you want to be that macho thing. Oh, it's just some heartburn. I get rubbing your chest. Man, you have to take care of yourself. You get in this age where we have hypertension, and you have to get a checkup. You have to try to eat healthy. I don't eat healthy all the time. I can't lie. I got a sweets problem. But these are things you have to do, especially when you get a certain age. I mean, I'm 64 years old, and I'm not the guy I used to be. I mean, a lot of us aren't. But we have to start taking care of ourselves and being conscious of it, and trying to eat right. A lot of this, the food that we eat here in the United States it's got all the bad ingredients in it. I mean, I got to say, I went to Japan, man, and the food there tastes so different. The fruit was different. Everything was different. But these are things that you have to be very conscious of and taking care of yourself and trying to have a long life.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the legend in the flesh, Eric Dickerson. I will let y'all know who wins if we have a matchup in golf in about a month. But, hey, I appreciate you, baby.
Okay, bro. All right.
Thank you so much.
Okay, man, tell your dad I said hello,
I
man.
got you.
Okay, all right.